Oh, what are we doing tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every Friday night, which is party with the world. This is the podcast Our Reviews Will Kill You. Party Time Podcast, bringing you all that news, reviews, good entertainment stuff, some yuck jokes. That's right, we're bringing it. We're bringing the heat. There he goes. He's in the background somewhere.
I don't think you can see him. He's putting Baby Yoda on.
You remove him. You have easy access. So hard. What up, Doc? I hope you're feeling better today. Doc.
You gotta save your energy for next week's show. It's a big one.
Ooh, what up, Wiser? Oh, yes. That's, looks like Noob's gonna need some help.
Yes. Mentally. Physically.
Yes. He's gonna need some crutches. So, what up to the fam in the chat? Good to see everybody out there. We're here to party. We have some buns. We have an amazing show for you tonight. It's pretty. These are some amazing stories we have to go over. They're very outrageous. So why don't you tell everybody what's on tonight's show?
Let's hold on. I gotta bring it up. Blumhouse wants to do more things with movies. They want to reboot Friday the 13th for the 12th time.
Friday the 13th, the series or the movie? Who knows?
The movie.
You sure?
Yeah. And then Tom Hanks is going to star as Jason because he has AI. You know, the AI is
Probably.
touch.
Well, he may also be supporting work rights and Our Reviews Will Kill You.
All right,
music
then.
is
I
what?
love Tom Hanks. He's the best.
Music too loud again? Again?
Oh my god.
Well, first I will turn it off because I could have swore.
Why do you mess
fix
this up
that.
every time?
It's a good question.
Knights
to answer.
Knights of the Old Republic remake is done. The game?
No, it's done like it is in they're not going to make it.
Oh. The game though?
The remake.
Of the game.
Correct.
Okay.
Which I would have liked to play.
Yeah, I would have played it too. Adidas has a sneaker that Noob's girlfriend needs to go pre-order right now.
What kind of shadow? There's some crazy shadow on your face. You're like the shadow now.
I am. Like Stephen Amell, isn't he the Shadow in Arrowverse or something? No, he's the Spectre. He's the Spectre once he gets murdered.
Gotcha. Spoiler alert.
Speaking of the Arrow, I'll skip that. I'll go right into that one. The Arrow wasn't meant to last 8 seasons. It was meant
Just
to
like
last,
Stephen Amell wasn't meant to last.
it was meant to last.
Or
18
Heels
seasons.
wasn't meant to last.
I would have liked 18 series of Arrow. 18 seasons. Just keep going. Just
Yeah.
keep having more arrows and more people to kill.
Who's the girlfriend who got replaced? The White Dove or something like that? Was she
White Canary.
White Canary?
The White.
Do you remember she like died and
She
they
died,
recast
came
her?
back, and then she was on Legends of Tomorrow.
They
and she
recast
was on there
her
forever. I like Legends of Tomorrow. That was a good show. That
Nah.
was messed up that it just got canceled.
Yes.
Whoa, Doc, call me out. COVID-19 Shadow. Yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
He's willing to give it to you too.
Robotic monster wolf of Japan. What?
Yes, we're
That
gonna
sounds
explore
kinda cool.
Japan and its monster wolf hunter
And
things.
then as soon as we get monetized, we are immediately buying this 14-foot Gundam
yes.
for $3 million.
We're as soon as we get monetized, we're gonna be rolling in it, and we're gonna be able to spend it all on a 14-foot Gundam. Just imagine the kind of content we could bring you.
We are going to go Mr. Beast style. If you give us the money to buy this Gundam, we will give the Gundam back to you, the fans,
We will.
piece by piece, for a price though. We'll make you pay for it. We're not giving it for free. We paid hard money.
Remember the national test. Turn on the chips. I don't.
What?
Is that English, Doc?
I'm pretty sure he had a stroke.
He did.
Costco is selling gold bars. What?
I love gold.
I was just at Costco. You could buy gold there?
I think they're sold out.
Wait,
Yes,
really?
but you could buy gold. Yes.
Like
I
actual
love gold. Yes, gold.
That's pretty cool.
Gold ingots.
You know where you can't just go in and buy gold? It's China.
China.
China is ass. Why is it taking back its pandas? That's outrageous.
Taking back Sunday and its pandas.
I don't like that it's taking the pandas.
Oh, run cold, my poops.
And then San Francisco now has butt pirates. I think it always had those.
No, these are real pirates, not even Somali ones.
Gay pirates.
We could do a whole that was the story we could have done.
Gay pirates?
No, will you put down I could make it a poll. Should you put down Joe Biden's dog, Commander,
No, he's the commander-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in or out on the toxic Avenger because I like short people in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very toxic. Apparently, he's avenging things in a very bloody way.
He's very toxic, as in like he's got that toxic male.
I have no idea. It's a comic book, right?
No, it's a movie as far as I know, like an old movie from the 80s.
Oh, it wasn't based off anything?
Trauma. No, when you see, we'll look at it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So then we're reviewing everything, as in Reptile, the greasy Benicio del Toro movie.
So greasy.
Resident Evil Death Island, not Resident Evil Island. Whoops.
Whatever, man.
Fiona and Cake. I guess that finally ended.
It did finally end.
Oh, geez. Expendables 4, because why not make another one?
Maybe the dog found the cocaine in the White House, and that's why he's biting people.
Oh, he's a rabid coke dog.
It could be.
Yeah, he very well could be.
You don't think he has all the training in the world not to bite people?
I think he has plenty of training to do coke. Learn from his dad.
I do coke, so I can work harder.
Hunting some coke.
So I can work longer.
Oh my God!
So I can do more coke.
That's a great song. We should redo that video.
I mean, if you're willing to snort some coke, we can do
It
it.
could be flour. It's fine.
You want to snort flour and be my guest?
It could be sweet tart. That's fine.
Okay, let's do
Or
it.
cake mix like I did before.
Oh yeah, we can do that
In the
too.
video, we're gonna link above.
Which we will not link
New
above.
mouth cake challenge. You can
Make your own mouth cake.
Watch the goodness for yourself.
Yes. Oh, and since we're in the season now, we're gonna release Gnome Alone. We're gonna have a sequel to our feature-length 30-second movie.
We need to know what. First off, wasn't the sequel supposed to be filmed in the actual Gnome Woods?
No, I mean it could be, but they're all gone now.
So then, what are we gonna do for Gnome Alone 2?
What do you do in a horror sequel? We need ideas. I feel like you just make it you make the same movie. Add a kid.
Add a black.
No,
Add a black.
you don't know any, so
We got.
won't
Knuckles.
help you.
We can get Knuckles.
Get Knuckles,
We can
and he
chase
just
Knuckles
dies
around the
immediately.
woods with a gnome.
With the gnome, sure.
I don't want no gnome in my butt.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch my butt, gnome. Oh no, he's touching my butt, and then it turns into a porno.
Oh my God.
And then it transitions to Knuckles playing endless Mortal Kombat videos on his YouTube channel that no one
Knuckles and
watches.
friends, not our friend Knuckles, but
Knuckles
Knuckles
Media.
and yes, Knuckles Media friends.
Who is no? Mr. Knuckles is not wiser. Why? They are two different human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Knuckles?
Knuckles.
Oh wait, Knuckles is actually he's another Bluckles, right? He's
Mhm.
Bluckles.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Bluckles. We should make the two Bluckles meet.
Well, they live very far apart from each other.
Oh damn.
Yes. So what else are we reviewing besides Ahsoka?
That juicy orange pussy.
That is a great video. It's one of the great. Anakin, have I ever Luke? Have I ever told you about your father's Padawan? Knuckles 1014, the greatest. That's number one Knuckles,
Mr. Knuckles.
not the Knuckles family. Video.
Well, alrighty then.
So are we? Can we house
I think
and
that's
keep?
it. We got to go to the housekeeping.
House. No, not lose housekeeping. See.
Oh, that's no, that's Ahsoka. That's Ahsoka, right?
Yes, that's the finale. Some people were saying it's like the worst finale in television history?
Was Anakin in it?
Yes, he was. Yes.
In the finale?
Spoiler. Yes.
Sweet.
As a Force ghost.
God damn it! Why?
Dude, nobody knows. He doesn't even say anything.
No, wait,
Spoiler
He
alert.
doesn't say anything.
He says nothing.
That
He
was a
just
huge
looks.
Spoiler.
I know. I just said spoilers.
Shit.
No one's gonna watch. No one's gonna remember this show in like 3 months. They're gonna. You didn't even watch Obi-Wan, did you?
No, I watched Obi-Wan. I liked Obi-Wan.
You liked when they hid a little girl under their jacket.
It was kind of cool.
You like when that happens, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it was
You love little girls.
it was inventive.
What was inventive about it?
Well, because he's a tall man, so you're like, why would you have a small child under your?
Hidden it under your trench coat, you know, because trench coats exist in Star Wars.
They do.
Obviously.
They do.
But we got zombies, so it's all good. If you ever wanted Stormtrooper zombies, we got them now.
Zombies?
Stormtrooper zombies, yeah. So stupid.
Are they like legitimate zombies though?
Yes. 100% zombies.
Reanimated dead stormtroopers.
Yes, reanimated. Yes. How much more clear are zombies?
They forcibly reanimated?
Yes, they are reanimated against their will. While technically they volunteered to fight, they did not volunteer to get reanimated. They were forcibly reanimated.
By who?
By the Night Witches of Dathomir.
So were zombies always a thing?
Man, Dave Filoni.
Night Witches of Dathomir sounds like a Game of Thrones reference.
That's Dave Filoni's gone and screwed things up.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Star Wars at all.
None of it is. It's not Star Wars. It's something different. It's a Dave Filoni verse.
Oh my goodness.
Featuring lightsabers.
What did Dave Filoni even do?
Nothing. He was the supervising producer of Clone Wars and Rebels. He didn't even direct it.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
So
Infinity.
Oh, there he is. Again, save your energy for next week, man. We're going to need you.
Yes. Noob needs support.
We're going to need you. I think I can run this show myself. I'm just going to be rambling. I'm going to get canceled within 10 minutes with racist comments.
Probably.
Yeah. What if I just bring my girlfriend on and have her do this?
Do whatever you want, man.
What if we just like turn it into OnlyFans and like we just start...
As long as... Well, I don't want to get demonetized before we get monetized. So, how's about no?
Nah.
And I'm pretty sure she won't agree to that.
What about under the table mouth stuff?
I'm pretty sure she won't agree to that.
Forcibly, though.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
But Fiona and Cake.
That's forcible.
And fan fiction.
Yes. I don't understand how it's fan fiction because it's a show based off of the other show.
It's literally fan fiction.
Yeah, let's discuss my conversation.
That's big. I mean, supposedly you can make some real bread on OnlyFans.
Yeah, we can. We can go to the moon.
Yes. I mean, if that's what you're interested in. So Fiona and Cake are a creation of the Ice King. It's his fan fiction about Finn and Jake from Adventure Time.
So this is all make-believe. It's not real. That's
kind of the premise of the show, is that Fiona and Cake are not real because they're Ice King's like fan fiction, and they're trying to make their universe real because they're not real. So they're going to make them canon in the world of Adventure Time.
What?
It's kind of stupid, but I liked it. It's very woke, but it's okay.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. So some of the characters like Prince Bubblegum, and there's a Princess Bubblegum. But then what they do is they gender swap everybody. So you know how there's like a
on
ice.
Purpose.
Yes. So there's a Marceline the Vampire Queen. You know who that is?
Nope. Never watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a Vampire Queen, but now it's Marshall Lee, and he's a vampire, and he starts scissoring with Prince Bubblegum.
In like a literal term,
which is weird because the whole like Finn and Jake is like about Finn, who's a human boy chasing all these princesses, and then when it's Fiona, she's like saving princes, but she's not real into the princes, and the princes are real into each other.
Is that what Adventure Time's about? It's just about Jake trying to get some puss?
Finn, yes.
Finn trying to get some puss.
Oh yeah, he's trying to save princesses.
And is Jake real?
Jake is an alien. He's supposed to be a dog, but he's actually an alien.
But he's real though. He's not like made up.
Yeah. So the premise of Adventure Time takes place like 1,000 years in the future or something like that.
What?
After there's been a nuclear holocaust.
Oh,
and
my
everything is like, the reason why there's like candy people and stuff is it's all genetic, like weird genetic mutations. That's why everything's so weird.
From nuclear war.
Yes. They unlocked magic back into the world after nuclear war.
By nuclear war.
Yeah, and all the humans like live in like there's very few humans left, and they all live in like pods.
This is real dark.
It's real. That's why it went from like a little kid show to like an adult show, and now it's fan fiction. So,
all right.
Fiona Cake is like a angry black woman.
Adventure Time was not woke.
It sort of got woke in the end because they had like that vampire queen she was getting with Princess Bubblegum. So towards the end, basically the creator of the show stepped away from it, and then it became like the sandbox that people could play in. So people started adding their own weird like stuff. Anything you could think would have a relationship had a relationship, whether it be like a living cinnamon bun and a fire girl. Like anything could have a relationship.
The
Inanimate
Furious Little
objects
Cinnamon Bun.
doesn't matter. Anything.
You saw that video, right? The Furious Little Cinnamon Bun?
I did not.
Where he's like running, he's like, oh goddamn no! And he's just like super angry, he's furious.
Does it have to
And
do
then
with
a
Adventure
giant
Time?
Dick in the sky kills him.
That sounds unfortunate for him.
I need to show this to you afterwards. We can react. We can do a video.
Maybe we can. And then apparently we're the only people watching Gen V because no one else is talking about this.
It's a great show. It's a great show. Strong black women.
It's very strong. Unhygienic black women.
I don't know why you had to kill the two best characters in the fucking show in the first episode.
Well, you
Spoiler
don't want
alert.
to tip that. Oh, Spider-Man 2.
The game.
Oh,
yeah,
the game.
Yeah, Infinity, I'm gonna
You're going
play
to
the
live
shit
stream
out of
it?
that.
You're going to live stream you getting womped on?
No, it's a story game. What do you-
Yes, where you get womped on
No.
by the story
I 100% that.
on the easiest mode where they fall over when you...
Venom his cheeks with my spider web.
Uh-huh.
And take that suit for myself.
But Gen V is... It's pretty good. It's weird because it's like woke but not woke because they're all woke, but they also make fun of it.
Yeah. It's kind of like The Boys. The Boys does the same thing. I thought they were going to go woke. And
I think they thought better of it.
And then they reeled it back. They're like, we're gonna play both sides.
But I will say that the trailer made it seem like there was a strong black woman, and
she is strong, I guess.
but she's also flawed. Like she's a kind of a POS.
Well,
She is a garbage human being, which they don't show you in the trailers. That she's garbage, just like everybody else is.
I don't know if she's garbage.
She's 100% garbage. She had a chance to like tell the truth on national television, and she lied.
Yeah,
remember?
that's true. She's a piece
And she
of
did
shit.
it for herself.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a
All
piece
right.
of work.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I do
and she was
really,
a total jerk to the little tiny girl.
Yeah, she's kind of a dick.
It's very graphic. Like if you wanted to see what it would look like for a little tiny girl, like I'm talking like the size of an ant, to hang on a
You want to see
full
Ant-Man
size-
in female form?
but then hang on a
Right.
hard erect penis. That's what you're getting. I'm surprised it got away with. I don't think they showed the whole thing in one
No, it
shot.
was just like the head.
Parts, and then there was like no. Remember, she kicked him in the balls.
Yeah, I don't know why she knew at that point.
He was her biggest fan, and she has low self-esteem.
She's got very low self-esteem.
Yeah, she's very small self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's very tiny.
Yeah.
So I recommend it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna review it.
Episode 4 is out right now.
Is it? I didn't get a chance to see it.
You still need to send me episode 3 to post.
I will get on that.
Well, you though.
And then I reviewed Loki, which I also forgot to do a 10-second review on.
Oh my god.
Whoops-a-doodle. Nothing happens, so it's hard. Loki.
Hiddleston, though, cute.
Yeah, it's a thing. He's a character in a show. I don't think he's the god of mischief anymore. I think he's just a dude who works at the Time Variance Association. What's the
With Owen
TVA?
Wilson.
He does work with Owen Wilson.
And I like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Isn't
Wow.
is Apple Kangs in it?
So far there have been no Kangs. I mean, there's been like statues of Kangs.
There's gonna be more Kangs, I think.
There is supposed to be a Kang because Film Threat got 4. It's so funny. They got a 4-episode preview of Loki, right? Do you know how many episodes the full run is?
6.
Yeah. So Chris Gore was like, he didn't know it was 6 episodes. He's like, I watched the first 4 episodes because he's a professional reviewer, well, more professional than us. And he got advanced copies of it, and he watched it and was like, yeah, not much happens. And the other guy he's talking to is like, there's only 6 episodes, dude. He's like, something better happen. So yeah, Loki, not real exciting right now. Basically, a thing happens that you would think would be important to the plot, but is not important to the plot. And they have to solve said problem, which they do barely an inconvenience. And then they can move on to the plot, which I don't really know that's a plot. So Yeah, that's what happens. That's the summation.
I'd rather just watch Tom Hiddleston naked.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that.
God damn.
But you can get... What can you get?
The news?
You can get some news. I think you can get the news. Breaking news.
Stabs.
Yes. Complete stabbity stabbing.
Yes.
Blumhouse is eyeing Friday the 13th for its newest horror reboot. What part of it, and spoiler for a 40-year-old movie, which part of it are they going to reboot? The mommy killing people or freaky Jason killing people?
They're probably going to merge. Maybe they do a show of the mommy killing. I feel like they could do a mini series of that.
What about Jason X in space?
Underrated movie, honestly.
The best part is when he takes the cheerleader girls in their little like I think they're like naked, and then they get into sleeping bags, and then he grabs the sleeping bags and starts beating them with each other. He literally picks up one girl and beats her with the other. That's a thing, right? That happened.
I do. I kind of want to rewatch Jason X. And then also, was it Freddy versus Jason? That's a good movie.
Yeah, but they don't have
Very
Freddy.
underrated.
Well, they just said, I don't know that they're going to have money for it because they blew a lot. They made a giant, for such a smart company as Blumhouse, which is really good at making low budget horror movies and making a lot of money. They spent like $400 million on The Exorcist. And the movie came out, for the rights to The Exorcist. So they wanted to make like a trilogy out of it and like make more stuff. This movie is going to bomb so hard. Like, I don't understand. I think it costs.
It looks pretty good.
It's getting terrible reviews.
Is it really?
You hate demon stuff, and that's what it is.
It looks like they're just redoing the first movie.
But with two girls.
Yeah.
And if you had to get... Well, do you want a spoiler?
What, the strong black one?
Guess which one lives? Take a wild guess.
Oh, wait, one of them dies?
Oh, take a wild guess.
They killed the whitey?
Oh, I don't know. That's a complete...
Now, the one thing that is kind of disturbing, I don't know if it's prosthetics, but did you see those fucking little kids' foreheads? They're the size of Montana.
It's probably because they have like bald caps and stuff. There's two small children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
two girls.
The black girl has like it's just uncomfortable looking.
Does she have eyes like the girl from
the
Ariel?
I don't know.
The Little Mermaid. Remember? She's got a giant forehead and wonky eyes that look in different directions.
Alien eyes. No. She just got like a forehead that goes like, it's just looks like she's a balding 50-year-old man. She looks like Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God. Well.
So at like the age of 7. So that part's the concerning one.
Yes. Doubt she's 7, but I'm not super excited for this, but whatever.
I would see it.
We'll see. Of course you would. But you know what you should really watch out for? Tom Hanks and AI.
He'll get you.
Apparently he's promoting stuff, and he has nothing to do with it. Now, if I told you he was promoting Orc U, you could believe that. But him promoting a dental plan, don't believe that. So apparently there's beware, there's a video out there promoting some dental plan with an AI version of me. I have nothing to do with it. Tom Hanks.
Good old Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. What would you do if there was an AI version of yourself promoting something?
That he looks kind of weird there, doesn't he?
Yes.
Right?
He looks kind of kinky. This looks more real
than the
more
fake Tom Hanks than that. That Tom Hanks looks uncomfortable.
Don't forget, he played Geppetto, so Geppetto.
Like he kind of looks like an old Forrest Gump, I think, right there.
I mean, he did play Forrest Gump.
Doc already bought the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man 2. What the fuck?
Why? What's wrong with that? We're gonna talk about Spider-Man. We're going to get there. But first, we're going to talk about Knights of the Old Republic. This was something I was excited for. One of the, I'm going to say maybe top 10 games of all time. Most people would kind of say.
Top 10 games of all time. You got Pokemon 1. You got Pokemon 2.
Uh-huh.
You got Pokemon 3.
Maybe you've never heard of it as KOTOR.
Pokemon Season of the Witch. I'll skip that.
Season of the Witch.
Pokemon 5. Really, the Return of Pikachu. Loved it.
Wouldn't Pokemon 3 be Season of the Witch?
It would be, but I forgot.
You
about
forgot
it.
which one it was.
Yeah, but then Pokemon 6, The Return of Pikachu, super great. Pokemon 7, Squirtle 2.0 was insane.
Then what about KOTOR?
Why? There was a lot of lightsaber action, so I did enjoy this game when I was.
Wasn't it a turn-based like RPG? I'm pretty sure you could sex up anybody you want.
Action RPG, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Pretty sure it was turn-based.
Why the fuck would I want to play a turn-based Star Wars?
Maybe they make it action-based this time.
They better. Well, it's dead, so they're not. But
so they're claiming it's dead, and then a spokesperson for Sony sent Kotaku a statement regarding the delisted Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic reveal trailer, stating it was due to licensing issues. As part of normal business, we delist assets with licensed music.
I need to pause this. When the fuck did someone move Baby Yoda?
What?
Did he move by himself?
But what are you talking about?
I know where this motherfucker was in the beginning of the show. Now he's behind me.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember you moving him.
Okay.
So I'm super uncomfortable right now.
You feel a little awkward there? You're a little paranoid?
I'm looking at the camera, and why is he behind me now?
I don't even see him. What are you talking about?
I can't even focus.
What are you?
He's just looking at me.
He is.
God, I'm getting sweaty.
Oh my god. Well, I think this is dead because they fired the previous company that was working on it. So I think this thing is dead on arrival.
Yeah. I forget what the one
DOA.
super cool looking Star Wars. It was a bounty hunter game that was pretty well in development. They had a good demo on it,
and then they killed it.
And it was like Star Wars 1919 or something like that. And it was a fantastic demo for 10 years ago. It looked crisp.
Just like Lara Croft with big old tiggums.
I don't know if the Stormtrooper had tits, but that would have been a welcome
where their
addition.
Budget cuts.
Would have been a welcome addition. I would have obliged that.
Okay,
yeah,
pimps.
I'm sad that KOTOR is canceled. I would have played it.
I would have played it. So, speaking of, we'll go back to some Spider-Man news since you're interested.
Spider-Man.
New Spider-Man Adidas sneaker collab. Look at that.
Oh.
That is hot fire.
How much are they?
We'll read the article and find out together.
I quite literally will buy these.
They're the signature Spider-Man colors. And then the bottom part of the shoe looks like webbing, I guess, right? Is that what's going on there?
I think so.
Coinciding with the launch of Marvel and Sony's much anticipated Spider-Man 2 video game. Funny, Spider-Man 2 is getting like crossover stuff. And Loki gets a McDonald's crossover, but Ahsoka has nothing. There's no toys, nothing for Ahsoka.
The fact that Ahsoka is below Loki, that's rough.
I heard that the ratings were on par with or below Andor and season 3 of Mandalorian.
Wait, was season 3 Mando really bad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Remember Jack Black was in it with Lizzo?
That was Mando season 3?
Yes, that's when Mando jumped the shark.
Oh. But it still has Baby Yoda.
Yeah, but he doesn't do any. Do you really want to see him being cuddled by Lizzo?
I can black out Lizzo.
Can you though?
Well, she's already black, so I just need to out her. So
what?
I don't know.
What did you just say? I said what? Wait a second.
I said I can.
You sure you sure?
I said I can black out Lizzo, but she's already black, so I guess I can just out her.
Okay.
Oh wait, out her sexually. Oh, is she a lesbian?
I know she likes people who put bananas in their vajayjays.
Oh, that's right. That's
that was
not
a
cool.
thing.
How much are these goddamn shoes? That's what I need to know.
Okay, well, there might be. What if there's Venom ones?
Then I will buy both.
Their Peter Parker Advanced Spider-Man suit is apparently what it is. They'll be available on October 20th on Adidas.com. You need to live stream you trying to buy these.
How much?
I don't know. How much do sneakers cost?
It fucking depends.
How much are sneakers these days?
It could be $10. It could be $500.
They ain't going to be $10. They're not going to be $500. I'm going to guess like a solid $140.
I don't know if I want to spend $140.
That's like normal price for fly shoes.
When's the last time you bought a pair of
Never
sneakers?
bought a pair of sneakers before.
I gotta buy some Nike Pegasus Wing Cowboy shoes this year because they're looking cool. Every year I get the new NFL Shop Cowboys attire. It's like $130.
You just pour money down the drain, huh?
Yeah. I will try to buy these now. I will try to buy.
You better unbox them.
I will. You can film me doing it.
Amazon has it for less than $40 for kids. There you go.
The Cowboy sneakers? No, they don't. Does Doc even... Do you buy the 49ers one? Those colors are pretty cool. Red and black. And gold. You probably don't even own them. Bitch.
Watch, he's going to send you a picture right now.
Probably.
It's like, you kidding me? So let's...
October 20th. Babe, write it down. We need to buy it.
Are we...
Christmas.
Early Christmas.
It's our anniversary present. Buy it for me.
Oh my God. You're gonna have to earn that OnlyFans money with the way you spend money.
Yeah, I know. Someone makes the big bucks.
So how do you feel about robotic super monster wolves
Guarding Japan, I like it.
against the bears?
Well, I don't know if the bears are the enemy. I think the people are the enemy.
They're worried about wandering black and brown bears. Is that like sun and moon bears?
I think so. Why not the polar bears?
You can buy them for her. He can't afford it apparently. Gonna need to do that OnlyFans.
No, I need more. I need more investments. Somebody invest money. Or Q Financial.
Yeah, so stories about solar-powered robotic wolves first surfaced in 2017. Because apparently there are wild boars decimating the farmlands.
I heard boars are rapers.
And there's a bear deterrence. This is pretty okay. So let me just read you this sentence and tell me how does this make sense. I'm about to blame this for everything, right? Bears are increasingly difficult, sometimes even a deadly nuisance in many areas of Japan, thanks to a combination of serious factors, including climate change. Why would bears attack you because of climate change? I'm just gonna blame climate change for everything at this point. Is there anything you can't blame climate change for? You're not making as much money.
Does climate change make you gay?
Yes.
I think it does. The different humidity just makes you sexually attracted.
Yeah,
to
different
people.
things. It does for a fact.
Did it transition Elliot Page?
It did.
So.
I'm gonna say it did.
The polar ice caps melting, I think, really did it in for her, him,
them,
shim, shimmy dimmy ding dong.
Okay.
Oh my God, does she have a ding dong? I don't know yet.
No bottom yet. Just top surgery, no bottom. Need to put that bottom on.
She's benching a solid 350 now with those pecs, but she's still scissoring on the bottom for pleasure. Please go full Caitlyn Jenner. Get the dick.
Doc never answered whether or not he has those shoes.
He just said he'll buy me anything after last week. You mean after this week when the 49ers beat the Cowboys? Like, I don't understand. What are you saying?
Uh-huh.
What are you saying? You going to buy me those shoes? Fuck it. I'll buy them.
If the Cowboys lose, if they throw the game.
Do a gift exchange for Pollyanna. I'll buy you the 49er shoes and you buy me the what do you call it shoes?
That sounds like a nice Pollyanna.
Yeah.
White elephant. He met your girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Oh, baby.
You know what? If it gets me the shoes, it gets me the shoes.
You got to pay a price.
So
there's some podcast guy who's the guy Adam23 who's married to Lena the Plug.
The porn star? Is Lena the Plug a porn star?
Sure, yeah. She never did guys before, and she only did girls, and did porn with her husband. But then he allowed a big black guy to.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and now everybody's calling him a cuck. Adam23. He's got what's the jumper podcast? No jumper.
I have no idea.
You don't even know anything about the internet.
No, you think I watch that shit?
You're an old man.
The internet exists for porn, and that's it.
He didn't buy those shoes because he thinks they're lame.
Wow, pussy.
Hey, they're pretty lame.
I have every year's iteration.
And you haven't posted that? You haven't made content on that?
The cowboy shoes?
Yes.
What? They're just shoes.
That is pretty weird and pretty interesting for some people.
What do you mean? They're cool. They have different...
How many shoes do you have?
I bought in 4 pairs so far.
Oh, that's not like a massive collection. If you get one more set though, that would
it's
make
once a year, so I've only done it the last couple of years.
What about the old ones?
I don't know if
The
they
old
had them
classics.
that many years ago.
All right. Well, did you know that Stephen Amell's Arrow wasn't supposed to run 8 seasons?
What is this?
I thought that was pretty obvious. It wasn't meant to go. I thought it was only supposed to go 4 seasons, and then they're like, "This is a hit. Let's keep making it. It's a hit."
No, I'm glad it went because there were some good seasons between.
Well, what he was saying, he's like designed to go 5 years. He's like, there's a whole journey, and then they had all those flashbacks. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was basically find out what happened on the island, and then once you find out what happened on the island
for so many years. Yep. Okay.
I think it was 5 years that he was on Lian Yu, right?
Yep.
And then he finally got through his 5 years, and that was the end of the show. It felt like the end of the show, and then they're just like, now there's somebody else.
Yeah, because each year was a year in the present and a year on the island, and it was supposed to match up and end. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he said he didn't have anything for season 6 and beyond, which they should have just. Maybe if I ever watch it again, I'll just watch it up to that and then be done.
When did you stop?
Definitely after season, I definitely made it to season 5. Like Speedy came back and was kind of annoying.
I forget.
And the girl left the show. The blondie was gonna leave the show.
Yeah,
for the third time.
I forget what season was Prometheus with. That was a really good season. I forget if that was season 5 or not, but
no, I don't think so.
It might have been season 6.
Yeah, that's where they ran out.
It was one of their best seasons. So that's and then season 7 and 8 were like,
yeah. So it was cool. I like it.
I like Arrow is one of my favorite shows. That was I like 4 years ago was a great time because you had an entire fall slate of DC shows and they were solid. Like they were all really good. You had
The Flash was good for 3 seasons.
Flash was good at that point. You had Arrow that was still cool. You had Legends of Tomorrow. You had Supergirl before it went super fucking woke.
First season of Legends of Tomorrow was okay.
Yeah, it was a fun
with Captain
show.
Cold and all that.
It was just a really good. It was a good time. You had 4 hours of DC shows and they were all connected and they were all
kind of fun.
Really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's
a shame.
Brings me back.
If only you had watched Naomi.
What?
You know what Naomi was?
Oh yeah, the black one.
The CW. Yeah.
Yeah. That got canceled, right?
Yes, it did.
It did.
After 6 episodes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, start saving your pennies. Because we have a new project. We have to buy this 14-foot tall Gundam-like robot suit for $3 million. It's called Arcax.
I'm pissed that I missed the Gundam when I was in Japan.
Oh, the giant Gundam?
Yeah.
It moves really slow. Like the video I showed sped it up.
Shit, it's cool as hell.
You didn't even do the rope slide into Godzilla's mouth.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you didn't do anything. You went to a bar and had dead Doritos poured on your body.
I don't know if it was Doritos, but I had a lot of alcohol that night. And it was great. Tsuyoshi, bartender. I love you, man. Golden Aces. That was the bar. In case you're a Golden guy in Tokyo, go to Golden Aces and ask for Tsuyoshi. I know him.
There's 2 people in that bar, right?
There were 6 people.
And that's max capacity.
I think so. Yeah.
So weird. How is that fun?
It was super. What do you mean? That dude, we drank so much that night. It was awesome. I don't even know what I was drinking towards the end. He just started pulling things out and it was different colors. And I think it was a melon vodka and we were drinking whiskey. Not a great idea. Don't mix those 2 things.
Bad bartender.
I don't know. He was drinking with us and he was jumping on the bar singing. He's a singer. He pulled on his own album. I think he was advertising himself actually. But it was a great time.
Was he in the band A Man with a Mission?
No. He was...
Do you even know who that is?
I don't.
Didn't think you did.
He was like, I listened to this one band in America called Seducing Eve. Really
Amazing band.
Low-key band. Failed pretty quickly.
Uh-huh.
Not great.
Barely lasted 10
Lead
years.
singer just didn't have the vocals for
Uh-huh.
So he's like, you know what? That inspired me to be better because it's not hard to be better than that.
Mhm.
And then he made his own album. And I was like, holy shit, this is so much better than whatever that shitty band was that you just mentioned.
Uh-huh.
And we hugged and he gave me a free shot after that.
But he didn't even give you a free copy of his album.
He
and you
did
never
not.
listened to it.
I didn't do that either.
You are
I
a
think
failure.
My friend still has him on Facebook, though.
Well, you are a fail.
Yeah.
What about the giant robot? Are we buying this or no?
I would hope so.
Can we drive it on the street? Is it street legal? Can you lift it? Does it obey PA lift laws?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it? It's
Because
like
PA lift laws suck. Don't you know that?
what the hell's a PA lift law?
How high you can lift your truck?
Really?
Yes.
I've seen people pretty high trucks.
Well, there's like they'll have those stickers that say PA lift laws suck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a whole movement about
Because
it.
people take their regular 4x4s and turn them into monster trucks. That can't be legal.
Why not?
With the lift laws.
Well, make them legal.
I don't know.
It can be in robot mode or vehicle mode and can travel up to 10 kilometers per hour, which roughly translates to 500 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
What's 10 What's 10
I don't know. Kilometers are more than miles, so
That's pretty fast then.
It's like 7
I bet you it's not that.
an hour.
Maybe it is 7 miles per hour. I don't know.
It might be. Also, is Doc saying Sons of Anarchy was better than the Arrow? You're fucking insane.
I don't know. I heard good things about Sons of
of
Anarchy.
A little too gay for bikery stuff.
What Men in Leather?
Yeah, riding hogs like please.
That's
That's not a homo
with their old ladies. They usually have their old ladies who are down for a lot of action.
Name one hot person on Sons of Anarchy.
That's not.
And
That wasn't the. That wasn't the question.
I rest my case.
Let's talk about gold. I love gold. Do you love gold?
Costco it up.
Looking for something to add to your Costco cart? Thanks, AP, Associated Press. With 30 rolls of toilet paper, how about a gold bar? Yes.
Commodities are in right now. Let's buy those golds. Or Q Financials.
You can buy 1 ounce gold bars.
1 ounce?
And apparently
That's a lot.
they sell out 1 ounce. Do you know how much 1 ounce of gold goes for?
16 ounces is a pound, so not a lot.
1 ounce gold pieces were selling for just below $2,000 each.
Oh my god.
It's more money than you have.
Yeah, I need to take a loan out.
Yes. So there was a limit of 2 gold bars per member, and they sold out as of Wednesday, whichever day that was. They're only available online.
You know what they didn't sell out of? Their sundaes for $2.50. You can get chocolate or strawberry. It's a great deal, people.
Uh-huh.
I venture you to, if you're in a Costco, get a slice of pizza. Don't get the hot dogs. Because
Why not? I heard the hot dogs were
They're
good.
boiled and they taste disgusting.
That sounds like a fake news.
Boiled hot dogs? Have you ever had a boiled hot dog?
Yeah, in New York, you get them
because I'm
all the
that
time.
Fucking poor.
What? Have you never been to New York City and gotten a hot dog?
If it's boiled, no.
They're all boiled. That's what they do is they walk
Why
around
would
in a
you
cart or
boil
steamed.
the goddamn hot dog. You grill that shit.
Or
like a
steam
man.
them.
I don't give
Boiled
a shit
or
what
steamed.
I would rather cook it on a goddamn electric stove than boil it.
What? You sound like a hillbilly now.
Boiled hot dogs are disgusting.
You never had one.
I did. I took a bite. I took it
When?
At Costco.
You are
Now,
left
the value
fake
for
news.
The hot dog is great because you're getting a fucking foot long and a drink for $2. You can't beat the value. I'll give you that much. But damn, does it taste weird in your mouth. Let's move on.
All right. Well, it's time to get outraged.
Oh,
Is an outrage. I need to know. China.
Fucking Chinese.
China is
Oh
asshole.
my god, why are they taking the pandas back?
Well, and now I've actually seen these pandas. I've spoken to them, and they have told me on a discretionary. They said China is asshole.
Wait, are all pandas Chinese?
Yes,
What?
there are no non-Chinese pandas.
Are you serious?
Yes. So there's been panda diplomacy since 1972 when China gifted 2 pandas to the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. as a gesture of goodwill during President Richard Nixon, his administration. None better. Since then, zoos across the country have hosted giant pandas for years at a time, but that practice is coming to an end. So those two cute pandas, Tian Tian, Mei Xiang, Jingqi Ji, are all going home.
What the fuck?
The National Zoo has recently announced that its 3 beloved pandas will be returned to China by December 7th.
So wait, does the U.S. just not have pandas anymore?
Correct. It's like they're like more valuable than gold to China.
Are they really?
Yes.
What's the point of...
They control, that's what they call China diplomacy, or not China, panda diplomacy. They use the pandas to leverage governments.
What?
Like, you want the pandas? Get rid of the tariffs.
Oh my God.
They renew the panda contracts in order to keep them, but this year, all attempts have failed. Zoos in Memphis and San Diego have already returned their pandas to China. The only other pandas in the country at Atlanta Zoo are set to be returned sometime in the next year. Back in April, Yaya, a giant panda that had spent 20 years at the Memphis Zoo, was returned after the zoo's loan agreement ended without renewal. They're collecting their pandas, taking them, and going home.
That's dumb.
What about other countries?
Then they're forcing you to visit China for pandas.
Yes. So if you were lucky like me and got to see Chinese pandas twice, now you'd have to go in the U.S. You'll have to go to China to see the pandas. No more pandas.
Goddamn.
Not for you.
Is there Japanese pandas?
Nope. They're red pandas, but not pandas.
Those are raccoons.
Those are just raccoons painted.
Yeah.
How do you, speaking of weird eye patches and things like that, how do you feel about pirates?
I do enjoy Pirates of the Caribbean, underrated movie. That's a gem.
It's a terrible movie.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, the first one is when I saw it, the first time I saw it, I was like, this is a terrible movie.
What do you mean? It's a great... The effects for whatever it came out, 2003.
Watch it again and tell me it's a good movie.
I just watched it on the plane home from fucking Europe. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed it.
You really enjoyed Keira Knightley?
I think she's hot.
Uh-huh.
Is she not?
I didn't think she was packing the kind of heat you were looking for.
No, her tits are literally non-existent. Like she's pushing it in terms of like boobs. Because
pushing what?
They almost go inward. Like it's
mosquito bites.
Yeah, that's like almost a crater for her. But she wears the corsets in the movie and artificially inflates her boobs. So
I think it was all CGI.
I would believe you, honestly, because her tits in real life are very tiny.
So what would you say if San Francisco was rife with pirates?
I would be like, where's Keira Knightley?
She's not there.
Is she getting the quest for booty?
She's giving up her booty. Apparently, houseboat and yacht residents in the San Francisco Bay, as if San Francisco wasn't terrible enough, now has sounded off about incidents of piracy skyrocketing by marauders pillaging and plundering from their watercrafts and even stealing entire boats as the Golden City faces a financial crisis. What a terrible city. What have they done?
Oh my God.
The open shoreline of the Oakland Alameda estuary is littered with sunken wrecks and derelicts, end-of-life vessels, and crime has risen to truly intolerable levels. A former harbor master, Brock Dulape, said during a San Francisco Bay Conservation Development Commission.
Barack Obama.
Multiple vessels have been stolen and ransacked. Victims have had to resort to personally confronting the criminals to recover their property without the benefit of police support. That is crazy. Have they made anyone walk the plank? What about keel hauling? Have they done that yet?
I don't know.
You don't even know what that is.
No. Is it similar to kegeling?
It's the worst form of torture I think you can perform on a person.
Waterboarding?
No, keel hauling. They tie you up and wrap you and like drag you under the boat and all the way up the other side of the boat. It's called keel hauling.
That's not fun.
No, if you make it back up and don't drown, that sounds like a miracle.
No, what do you mean? I'd rather drown and just be dead because then you got to do it again.
Yes, they just keep doing it
until you die.
Yeah, probably. It even struck 4 of their safety boats, the Alameda Community Sailing Center, that are worth between $25,000 and $35,000 each, that have been stolen or destroyed. It's a real shame.
Yeah. And Doc, today's show is not 4 hours long. We're only 51 minutes in. Dick.
You don't want to know about the pirates of the San Francisco Bay?
Yeah, they're gay pirates. There's no way there's a pirate in San Fran that's not trying to get the booty.
What if they're Somali?
I like Somali pirates. Oh my God, Insult Investor's here finally.
Oh, he's a boatman. Maybe he can tell us.
Mark your calendar. Next Friday, I need you. I need you to insult me.
Tell us, what do you know about pirates in the San Francisco Bay?
I got me a 1999 Suburban 454 big block today for $1,000. First off, what is it getting? Like 10 miles a gallon? Come on, son.
He loves getting rid of all of those fossil fuels.
Suburbans, they got lots of room, but goddamn, there's no way that's lasting long. 1999, what's the mileage? 11 miles a gallon? Oh my God. You're the reason global warming exists.
He's the sole cause of climate change.
Oh, Jesus.
He's causing the bears to attack.
Pull my boat. So you're probably gonna get like
to pull my boat
3 miles a gallon.
Probably. He probably gets better mileage on his boat.
Probably.
Well,
there's no show next week. Yeah, no, there's a show. Daddy's running it.
We'll see what happens.
Daddy noob.
He needs help. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh my God, your RV got 5 miles to the gallon? What the hell? You are not very environment friendly.
He's investing in what he uses, the fossil fuels.
Person.
Very toxic.
Toxic Avenger.
So do you see this picture? Do you know what the Toxic Avenger is supposed to look like?
No.
Okay, so
aren't we supposed to transition in or out or whatever?
Yeah, we're getting in. You said you're toxic, and I said we're getting in.
Oh, okay.
We're getting in and out on the Toxic Avenger teaser that dropped. Do you see the picture of Toxie yet? No.
Is that the weird fucking
lumpy face guy?
Is that him?
Yes. That's the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, okay. So he looks like, who's the guy from the Goonies?
Name Goonies.
That guy.
Yes.
That guy. What's his name? He's that guy.
Meatloaf? No.
Meatloaf is pretty fat and retarded.
No. Who's the kid with the tiggles?
The Truffle Shuffle?
The Truffle Shuffle. And then he says, "Hey, you guys."
That's a different dude.
No, it's the same. Hey, you guys.
That's the weird Oafy dude.
Yeah, that's what you said. He looked like that guy.
Yeah, no, but you said the Truffle Shuffle kid.
Yeah, he's friends with him.
Yeah, no, they're friends. Yeah, okay. All
Snickers.
Right. I like Snickers.
No, his name's not Snickers. Hey, you guys.
His name is autistic.
I mean, sure.
So wait, the Toxic Avenger is from the Goonies, basically.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And Peter Dinklage is 3 foot tall and not toxic enough.
I heard it's not that good, but who knows? Troma Entertainment, which was founded in 1974 by Michael Hers and Lloyd Kaufman, is also known for producing B movies with campy concepts and gruesome practical effects in comedy horror genre. So they make really bad movies. In fact, I did a movie release launch party once.
Did you really?
Yeah,
it's cute.
It was fun. I forget the name of the movie though. That's kind of bad. It was a good show though. Good show, had by all. Good times. So you saw it. I'm like not in enough to pay for it.
No, I would. It looks pretty good.
So you're in on the dink.
I'm absolutely in. I want to see Penguin.
Oh, you want to see
Elijah Wood?
Elijah
Would be a knockoff Penguin in this movie. I don't know. Is he a bad guy? Like I don't.
I would assume you don't look like that without being bad. So I'm going to assume he is.
I don't understand what the point of the movie is.
He's the Toxic Avenger, so he uses his toxicity, his masculine toxicity, to the toxicity in our city.
Toxicity, like the System of a Down.
Yes,
song?
like System of a Down.
Nice.
Hey,
it's not a good song.
It's a great song.
Lonely Day is better.
What?
Lonely Day.
By Weezer?
System of a Down.
No, Toxicity is very good. It's not as good as Chop Suey. That's their best song. Rocky Road. What is the guy's name though? Chunk?
Yeah. Oh shit, it's Chunk.
Is it Chunk?
No. Chunk's the fat kid.
Okay, Chunk's the fat kid.
What's the Downsy dude?
Rocky Road. I don't know. I'm sure there's people shouting at us being like, we know who it is.
References for, but we don't have his name.
Slog?
Sloth?
Sloth. It's Sloth.
Is it Sloth?
I think it's Sloth. Yeah, I don't think it's Slough. I mean, you're close. It's Sloth, like Sloth. Sloth. I'm pretty sure. And then there's Mama, right? Isn't Mama the same lady as from Throw Mama from the Train? I think it is. Dude, I haven't seen that movie. Doc, Sloth, you dumbasses. You're right, it's Sloth.
Yeah.
Good job. So he looks like Sloth.
Goonies is a good movie.
Is it though? I don't know if that holds up either.
I have to rewatch it.
I haven't seen it like in a bajillion years.
Yeah.
If we ever do like our own private Patreon or what, we should do reactions. We should watch these movies.
Or we can have watch-alongs with the fans.
Yeah, that would be fun.
So we can fly our fans in to watch it with us.
We should just install like television screens inside our $3 million robot, and you can just take a ride around the block with us while we watch like the never-ending story.
Absolutely.
Over and over again. Hey, you guys. Sloth.
Oh, Insult Investors coming
hot. Sloth.
Slurring. It sounds like sloth, dumbass. Yeah, Doc, dick.
Well, I'm out on the. I'm not paying for this. I'm out on it.
No, I'm in. It looks cool.
Yeah, in the trailer, he uses his mop and like wipes people's faces off with his mop. I don't know.
It looks pretty cool.
Anyway, let's get to the reviews. How about we do? I don't really feel like talking about Ahsoka, so let's Ahsoka that. Adios, ass Ahsoka. I can't see anything.
Dear Lord, you suck.
I need my braille.
There you go. It's right there. Ahsoka.
Again, I need my braille.
It's not as terrible as I would think.
I would have thought. Well, you got remember how much hate we got. So there are a lot of hate people who love.
Yeah.
They're all like Clone Wars babies. They all watch the Clone Wars. Ahsoka sucks. There's not much more to say about it. It's a waste of your time. It's not as bad as Obi-Wan, but it's definitely like not good. And they made the most attractive girl in the show cut off her hair and look like a young boy. So you lose points for that.
I like those.
I like them young boys.
Young boys.
It won like feminist. Ahsoka has no character arc except she turns from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White for no reason. And there's a lot of butt shots of Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and she has 2 tentacles on her head. So whether or not you find that hot is up to you. That's a totally up to you thing.
All Star Wars is shit after Han Solo.
Yes, after that Han Solo movie.
I mean,
Solo is pretty garbage. I still say Andor was good, but Andor was very slow. So what's next?
But
you didn't watch
Solo
Andor.
Had a space Kraken. And Ron Howard.
Time to get cracking.
And Ron Howard.
What's next? Fiona and Cake?
Yeah, why not?
Fiona and Cake.
Cake it up.
Gukeka. Oh my god. 100% for critics, 98% for the audience score. This is a cartoon for children. It doesn't even tell us how many people.
Probably one.
Yes, it's one review. A gift to longtime fans. Still a delight to the uninitiated. This Adventure Time continuation makes recreating the original series magic look like a piece of cake. If you didn't watch the originals, you're not going to understand.
They just endlessly reference Adventure Time.
Yeah, and the only thing that really annoyed me about it was that they changed Lemongrab's voice.
Because that was Justin Roiland.
Yeah, then don't have the characters. Just get rid of them.
Say unacceptable?
Yeah. But not in the same. They're just like, unacceptable. instead of like screaming it at the top of their lungs. That's stupid. Then they also changed Prismo's voice, who is Nanjiani Kumao. Is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
And he said no one contacted him about it, and his voice was awesome for Prismo. And
I'm just annoyed that they have an unacceptable line and is not. The site is what are we talking about here? Didn't finish the movie. I mean, they killed him.
Killed
Han
who?
Solo. Yeah, they did kill him.
Yes, they did kill him. He is dead. And they killed Luke.
Rotten Tomatoes has been proved to be paid for ratings.
Yeah, we know that. We just use it as a way to it's a more concise thing, and then we can expose the fraud every time we see it, because sometimes when you click on the audience score, it'll have a secondary hidden score that it wants to show you, and then it gives you an idea like there's only what's the numbers, like 356 professional critics. Sometimes there's like 413. So like we know the numbers well enough to know what's paid for and what's fake, and we try to expose it every time. So what's next? Watch it if you like Adventure Time. If you don't,
let's do Expendables 4.
What's the last one? Oh, Reptile?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to
do Reptile? I don't care.
Well, let's do Expendables. You didn't tell me it was Expendables. Yeah. You mean we could have been reviewing this as Expendables the whole time, and you didn't say that? No one told me. How is it possible it's Expendables?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 13% on the critic side, 71% on the audience score. Let's see if there's a bought and paid. Yes, there is a bought and paid audience score. Take a look at this. 71% on the verified audience score. All audience has it at 56%.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which means it's garbage. It's not garbage, and we won't ruin it for Ron. No spoilers. Some people still want to see it.
What does it say? Critic consensus.
Oh, did I not tell you I watched The Trench and then immediately forgot what it was? Because Jason Statham is in this. Solid work from Jason Statham. And some halfway decent set pieces aren't enough to make up for Expendables, lackluster action, and cheap-looking effects. That's what you said.
Someone called out for looking cheap. Okay.
If you're looking for action and you liked earlier movies in the series, Expendables is better than average option.
I wouldn't say it's better than I would say it's an average option.
It's just an average option. It's just okay.
Honestly, I was sitting there, and it's not bad, but you can kind of tell when there's an action movie and they went out of their way to be cheap, or they shot it poorly, or they didn't have the budget, and they're just in green screens, and they're trotting around the globe. Like you can just tell. Like I don't know how to explain it, but this was one of those movies you could tell. But the one part's right. Jason Statham was awesome. I don't know why a lot of the older characters, some of them weren't in it. I guess because scheduling conflicts, or they're 90 fucking years old.
No, there was something where Stallone didn't want to do the movie, and then they were like renegotiated at the last second, and it's pretty obvious as to why and what happens in the movie. Yeah,
so I feel like it didn't need to be made. That's the main thing. Like it didn't need to be made. So it's all right. Like if you watched all the other ones, should you watch it? Sure, but is it good? It's all right.
So if I watched Expendables,
yes,
I'd been okay right at the Expendables.
Yes,
I'd be okay, but that Expendables is one too far.
The worst of them, but it's all right.
I'm pretty sure it's the worst. I think I saw the first one, and that's it.
Yeah, the first one's not bad.
It was mildly amusing.
All right,
let's get to Reptile. Number 1 movie on Netflix. It's a very sweaty movie, starring Benicio del Toro, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, is he in it a lot?
Justin Timberlake? Yeah, he's one of the main actors. And Alicia Silverstone.
Is Justin Timberlake good in it?
No, he's awful. He's not good at all.
Never mind.
He's not a good actor. What was he in that one, like Dogtown or something like that?
Alpha Dog.
Yeah, he's not good. Anytime he's not playing a fake white dude pretending to be a black dude, he's not good.
He's okay in some comedies.
Name 2?
Just Friends. Or no, Friends with Benefits.
What's the other one? I kind of like him when he does Lonely Island songs things.
Those are good too. Yeah, I like those.
Critics have it at 42%. Audience has it at 75%. Strong work from Benicio del Toro and Alicia Silverstone isn't enough to make up for Reptile's convoluted and ultimately underwhelming story. I would agree with that. It's basically red herring the movie. I guessed at what the plot was in the very beginning, and I was going to film myself predicting what the plot was. And the plot was so banal that it turned to be like the most basic bitch story I think I've watched in a long time. Basically, this guy was trying to make his version of kind of Seven, but not really. He's a music video director who thinks he's clever. The directing was okay, but the plot was not good. And, you know, Benicio del Toro is good in it, but it's too long and gets kind of like dumb. What is Grant Singer known for? He's the director. He's done, they don't even show you, a Shawn Mendes music video, nice. Some other music videos. They don't list them on here because I guess they didn't cost enough money. The critics say, what do they say? I was going to read some of their reviews.
Doesn't seem like it's worth watching.
If you're real bored and you kind of want like a mediocre suspense film, you can watch this. Reptile isn't a terrible film. There will be a specific crowd that enjoys it. There are just better offerings out there. Agreed.
Justin Timberlake was a part of NSYNC, bro. Come on, Insult Investor. Know your shit. Although Backstreet Boys are better.
They are back, too, aren't they? Or no, NSYNC is back. Didn't they just release a brand new song?
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's so busy trying to prove to you that the person that you think should be the suspect isn't the suspect that it gets lost in its own story, and it keeps giving you red herrings, which ultimately lead to like why. Like I should have realized. I didn't think it was a dumb enough of a movie to be as predictable as it was, and then it turned out to be just as predictable as it was.
I mean, it is a Netflix movie, so.
Nah, it's true. But it had the potential to be a really like a good movie, but they screw it up like pretty hardcore.
But it's a Netflix movie. You should expect the same thing.
If I could have written that same exact movie and it would have gone down as like a legendary movie. Like if you just gave me the script and I was like, no, let's fix this, people would be like talking about it for weeks. But I almost did one of my patented Z Explains. But it's so stupid. I was like, no one needs this explained to them because it's pretty obvious how dumb this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. NSYNC sucks too. It's hard to tell them apart. It is hard to tell them apart. The way you could tell the difference is that NSYNC had a fat white man from Florida who was pimping them to people, and Backstreet Boys is the diverse one.
Backstreet's back. All right. It's a good song. So I'm not going to watch this.
I don't recommend it unless you really like Benicio del Toro and Alicia Silverstone. She plays a smug, annoying chick. I don't know. It's not good enough to be. I can't recommend it. It's just okay. If you're bored, watch it, but it's not good enough to recommend.
You know what is good enough to recommend?
Our reviews will kill you. Evil. Oh, you want to talk about that? I didn't even remember that was
Death
a thing.
Island.
God, Resident Evil Island.
Resident Evil Death Island.
You mean the thing that no one cares about?
Yeah, no one does.
I didn't even hear a single human being talk about it.
I'm curious the reviews.
There it is, Resident Evil Death Island.
It's pretty good.
I forgot it was a thing.
67% equally.
It's on the money.
Yeah.
At a solid C-, D+.
I enjoy it.
It doesn't even have a critic consensus. It doesn't even have anything.
Yeah.
There's six critical reviews and 100+ regular people reviews.
What I would say is if you're a fan of Resident Evil...
I don't know how you could be a fan of Resident Evil at this point. After that failure of a TV show with Lance Reddick dying on you.
No, that part, I liked Lance Reddick.
Yeah, but the show sucked.
It wasn't great.
Didn't you watch the whole thing?
I did.
I couldn't make it past 2 episodes.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it.
Because you love... You are woke.
I really like the new Resident Evil movie, that Welcome to Raccoon City, that set itself up for like a whole universe and then got canceled.
You mean the one that cost $5 to make?
And made $5 in return. Yeah, didn't do great.
Did not do. Okay, maybe it cost $100 to make and made $5.
But Resident Evil Death Island, like it's good. It has everyone you want. It's got
no budget cuts.
It's got Chris Redfield, Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy. Like it's got all the major players. It's got good animation. It's on Alcatraz, so it's it's the same thing. Like there's a crazy dude who's like, I'm gonna make a virus and do some things with the virus, and they're like, you don't do that, sir. That's bad.
Excuse me, sir. We don't do that.
We're gonna stop you. And then as soon as he's almost stopped, he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna inject myself with a virus.
That's what they always do.
And make myself a super thing. And by golly, he does it, and it ends the way you think it would. So it's not super inventive, but it's. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was on the plane and I needed something to watch, and I really liked it. But like, if you're a fan of Resident Evil, it's a solid watch. I recommend.
Even
though I spoiled literally everything that just happened.
I mean, isn't that the plot of the one from before that, where they had the giant?
It's the plot of all
every single.
It's the plot of all.
Every game, every movie, everything. Yeah.
It's okay. It's a little repetitive.
Oh my gosh! What if that is the plot of Gnome Alone, and you become a gnome? You inject yourself with gnome serum, and you become a gnome. We're definitely doing a Resident Evil spoof of. Gnome with gnomes.
Resident Gnome Island.
Oh my gosh, Resident Gnome.
Gnome
I think we should do that. Because then you could inject yourself with a gnome serum and you could become a gnome. Gnome!
I don't know how we would do that.
What do you mean? You just need a little hat? You have a beard.
Bye, Insult Investor.
Goodbye. You don't want to hear. Do you want to help us brainstorm how to do a sequel to.
No. He's going to let it play, though.
All right. Fair enough.
True hero.
I don't know what else. That's it? Well, next week's gonna be an odd week. It'll be an odd duck. Noob needs your support.
Has given up on this show.
I have surrendered. I will have officially retired after 318 episodes. I think it's I'm fairly certain it's the first week I will have ever missed.
We missed one episode.
I don't believe you.
Yes, Scott got called to an emergency for a storm.
I'm pretty sure I did it without him.
No.
There's no way I would have allowed that to happen.
We missed a week. No, out of all the 318, you're on.
Name the episode. Huh?
I don't fucking know.
I'm in all of them.
You're in all of them.
I'm in every single episode. If you look at my IMDb.
Except 319, the infamous one that makes us famous.
That won't actually go out as a real podcast, by the way. Just in case you were wondering, it won't be a legigitate podcast.
Oh, because you can't release it.
I can't I mean, I could pretend. If you do a really good job, I could pull it later.
You 100% are releasing this as a podcast.
We'll see how much work I feel like doing.
319.
If you last more than 20 minutes, I will
last 20 minutes and 1 second. As soon as it is 20:01, I'm cutting it.
Yeah, but you need to do some work. You need to bring in them money makers. Got to join the Orc Army for exclusive content that we don't have yet.
Yep.
We need your help, and we're almost there. We're there. We're being
everybody. Better clear their fucking calendar for next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Mr. M, I don't know where you are, but you're gonna listen back.
You better call in the reserves. Where's Big Man? Where's Daniel? Where's everybody?
Put your child in the bathtub with a razor blade and a radio and listen in. I need you, buddy.
Put it on the radio.
I need you.
Will Doc be there to torture you? I do not know.
Yeah.
We'll find out all that and more.
Anything.
Oh my gosh, a noob ask him anything.
That's all it is gonna be. I don't you think I'm gonna prepare a show? I'm not. I'm just gonna ramble for fucking
20 minutes and 1 second.
200 minutes, yeah, I don't know.
200 minutes? You can't ramble. No. I'd be surprised if you break 10 minutes, I'll be shocked. Because you'll be like,
no, I'll be able to do 10 minutes.
You sure about that?
Make a schizophrenic fucking rant for 10 minutes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
With what material?
I will just make it up. It will most likely be racist.
On a scale of 1 to racist, it will be racist.
A lot of black jokes.
Yeah.
Probably some gay ones too.
Maybe. Well, I think that's all that we have for today. Thank you guys. You guys make this happen. You guys have gotten us. We're climbing the mountain, and we just got to a cliff that says maybe we get reimbursed for what we're doing here.
Because you're gonna pay us.
And you made it happen. We love you. You guys did it. We appreciate it. Let's keep this train rolling. We love all y'all, but we are on to the next round.